All right, cyber traders, welcome back. How's everybody doing this lovely Friday? Just going to see if everybody's doing okay. Good to see you. Good morning, Tim, Ben. Good to see you all. Josh, Amy, good to see you. Toze, everyone, welcome back. And hopefully everybody here live on Facebook and YouTube Live are doing well today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying today's wonderful Friday. I'm actually looking forward to this weekend. I just bought a bunch of new plants. One of my hobbies is I love to garden. I love to cook. You need a little therapy there, and I'm telling you, looking forward to what else I'm going to do. I mean, you stuck around the house with the coronavirus. I just heard the worst news that just came out from our governor. They're gonna, I don't know where you are, but they're gonna lock New York all the way up till June 14th. Now, I mean, we got hit pretty hard here, but June 14th, I said I got to get a haircut. I might have to go drive upstate New York and hit some barber. I mean, look at my hair. I mean, it's never been this long. I mean, the grays are popping left and right. I don't know if you guys are watching my YouTube Live or Facebook Live, but I know some of the cyber groups there. But my God, look at that. I'm trying to just look at that. Holy cow. Unbelievable. All right. Anyway, what in the hell happened with SAVA? Okay. There's a lot of stocks that are moving this morning. I don't know what just happened, but just from nowhere, SAVA came from nowhere. SRNV came from nowhere. UAVS came from nowhere. I mean, there's these stocks coming from everywhere. So I want to talk about couple of these stocks really quick. And then, but before we do and talk about this watch list, because this is Friday. We know Fridays is not the best days to trade, but from the looks of it, looks like we're going to have a pretty interesting morning so far. So anyway, let's talk about what moved yesterday, because there were a couple of stocks that did move. And let me just bring that up really quick. So anyway, a couple of stocks. APDN. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with RIOT. Let's start off with that one, because yesterday we did an event yesterday. We do our Thursday open house here at Cyber Trade University. Always trying to educate the world, and hopefully, if everybody wants to learn about day trading, that's the best time to come on a Thursday when we do at 12 o'clock here Eastern. And the stock I want to bring up is we were talking about Bitcoin. So I did a whole presentation of Bitcoin. A lot of people collate the difference between that you can trade a stock. And it just so happened that, RIOT has been doing great the last couple of, almost this whole coronavirus. That goes 60 cents. Look where it hit as high as 240. But yesterday it moved up really, really nicely, right up until 10 a.m. to up 12 o'clock. Had a really nice move. Very inexpensive stock. You could trade a lot of shares of it. It was easy to get in and out of it. Not a huge winner, but you know what? It paid the bills. It was nice, But the whole purpose of we want to show people that you just don't have to just jump ship and it's like, I'm sick and tired dealing with stocks. I can't make money. I hear this thing's going up with Bitcoin. And this is how I pointed out. If Bitcoin goes from 5,000 to 10,000, that's a huge run. They're like, oh my God, that's $5,000. No. Yes, the stock went up 100%. But if you look at this one, blockchain percentage-wise went up a lot more. It went from $1 to $2.50. So this is up 150%. And you have to run. So there's other stocks you always trade. I always want to point that out because that was one of the things I was stressing yesterday. But that one did really, really well. All right, a couple of stocks I want to talk about. APDN was another one we traded yesterday. That one had a nice little pop around 12 o'clock, 13 to 16. Nice little move right there. Some of them also got halted. CTMX was another one we traded. Really, really nice short. Stock got decimated. You could see it went from 12 down to 11, down to 9. Never made a comeback. Listen, you got to be careful. Listen, cyber traders, regarding about SAVA. What do we know about pharmaceutical stocks? What do we know about pharmaceutical stocks? I've taught you time in, time again, every time when we're in class. What do we know? Every single buddy should put that in the chat room. Not hold overnights, John. Jason, you're right. Okay. Everyone else, Daryl, Lewis, Mark, everyone, they don't come back. Okay. Now, We saw a stock like this in LK. Remember LK did a great move. It's still halted, right? Yeah, it's still halted. This thing is, I don't know what's happening. Last thing I wanted to know is, oh my God, this stock's probably getting delisted. But we trade this stock. Remember, it went from 25 and open, and this is all pre-market. It dropped all the way to $4. All right. LK is not a pharmaceutical stock. This is a copy of Starbucks. It's a little bit different of a situation. It was all speculation. But when you get a stock like SABA, you don't know when they're coming back. It's down 81%. Look at it, $8 down to $1.50. They obviously must have lost their phase 3 trial. I mean, and it's the only thing I could tell. It looks like it. But the thing is this. It looks like it's right back where it started, back in October of last year. So anyway, I owned the stock. I bought it as soon as it went down. I got in at 144 and I sold it at 159. And you heard what I said. I says, you know what? Right away, the first thing came to my mind. I said, you know what? It's a pharmaceutical stock. They don't really come back. It didn't want to break it. I was looking over here on NASDAQ Total View, all right? And I'm seeing like 10,000, 20,000. I was seeing like a lot of orders out there on the offer. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really see a budget. And good thing I got out of it, because if I didn't, right now that winner would have been a loser. Okay. So anyway, just a quick lesson, tip of the day. Be careful of pharmaceutical stocks. They do not come back. Okay. Now, there are a couple other stocks that are moving. We're going to check out some of them. Let's start off with Ben. You're already up 70 cents on CODX. That was one of the stocks on my list. But it was a little bit down on the list. A little bit more of, good volume. Not that many good, not that much on the level 3 as in orders go. So it's kind of a little more difficult here. It is testing support levels here at 1950. So, but I'm not seeing any buyers out there, but made good money. That's all that matters. Gene made 12 cents just now trading BLIN. That was one stock that was on my watch list too. Up 85%, cheap little stock. Stock had a nice little pop right there. It's making higher highs. The stock looks like it's pretty strong. I definitely want to keep a very close eye at the open. But yes, since this morning is the one of the stocks that we called out this morning at 8 o'clock when I put the watch list. In the cyber group room, it was at 215, 335. You get it 3. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, 20 cents. If you bought, 5, 10,000. Listen, you could have got in, and you could see here on the level 3. Look at 55,000. I mean, there's definitely major resistance right there at 250. But you could see all the orders out there. Let me bring up an easier one here. The BLIN. Here on NASDAQ Total View. Yeah, there's that guy. You see him right here for 49,000 shares. There's 9 orders out there. If I unaggregate him, I don't know if I could see it. Probably have to go here. Maybe 50s. Yeah, guy's there for 43,000. There he is right there. That's one order. Okay. These are all the separate orders out there. Let me aggregate that. I like to combine them. All right. Now, so that stock's on the watch list. Few other stocks here. TTPH is moving in pre-market also. It's up 36%, 2 million shares, but she's trending down. You could see that the stock on the long-term chart obviously has all this, these fake, maybe let's call them short squeezes. That's what, to me, what they look like. But we've traded in the past. We've done very well. VBIV. Another one that's came up on my watch list, up 8%. Stock's pushing up. Stock's been doing pretty well last couple of days. Up $1.20, $1.70. Look, now it's $1.70. Went to 207. Now it's at 224. Hit a high in pre-market of 245. Breaking a yearly high. Want to keep a close eye on it. Tons and tons of orders. Good spread. Could be a good level 1 stock for a lot of you beginners out there. All right, now the other big one that you guys were looking at, and news came out on it, is ACB, okay? The stock's up 27%. You know what? I got in it this morning, and I got out. It wasn't really breaking. Good thing I got out of it. I would have got beat up on it because I got in right around 275, right around there. And then it did this drop right here, and I said, you know what? The hell with it. Let me get out. I got out at 264, something like that. So I took like a 9 cent loss. Now, Am I embarrassed to say that? No. No one should admit when you're wrong. Okay. I'm admitting I was wrong. I thought it was going to go up. But what happened? It got me off guard. You see this little candlestick right here. It just dropped like that. And I got out right around there. And I'm like, damn it. The problem was I was in the other position in the SAVA. And that had, it's very hard to juggle more than one stock at one time. So made one on one, lost on the other. But anyway, it was ended up being positive, helping out. I was more concerned about the SAVA than more this one. This doesn't look like it was really going anywhere. But that one, I want to keep an eye on. What else we got? ACB. Okay. Well, if this one's moving, obviously we know what this stock is, the cannabis. So obviously looks like pot stocks are moving this morning. So I'm going to keep an eye on the pot stocks. TLRY is another one, obviously, but it's not really moving too much. I don't know what that is, but I'm keeping an eye on the pot stocks. SAVA, we already know about. Look at that, right smack where it was. Stock didn't go anywhere, okay? Anywhere. This stock right here, I'm just going to tell you, I love bottom fishing, but I hate it when it's a pharmaceutical stock, okay? So we might get a little bounce, but whatever you do, you better take that damn money and run. If you're gonna play with this stock, you better make sure you get at a major support levels. SNCA. That one also had a nice little gap up, nice little move. Wow, good thing I sold that one too. Holy crap. I had that stock at 21, 22. I think I had it. Who here? I know you guys watched it. I got out at 21. Good thing I got out of it. That would have been a big loss. You know what? Had a big push, broke down. UAVS. This one also, we all know this one very, very well. This stock we traded went from $1 in one day, went to $5. You guys know this stock very, very well. Go back to your journals. And remember, the one problem, look at all the volume. The stock trades big volume. A lot of outstanding shares in the stock. Okay. So you could see that was a great short squeeze right there. When we, was it last week we traded the stock? So be very, very careful of the stock. But she does move. She is fun to trade. And you could trade a lot of shares of it. So listen, today's Friday. Okay. What do we know about Fridays? Fridays are not the best days to trade. They're just the weekend. I mean, every day is a weekend, right? It's the weekend. I mean, it's not, a lot of companies don't want to come out with news going into the weekend unless they have to. So I'll be really, really cautious of getting too speculative going into on a Friday. Same thing with Mondays. But listen, we did well this week. We did really, really well. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Remember, trading is not a full-time job. It's a part-time job. I'm usually done. Yesterday, I was done at 10 a.m. Okay. And you know what? After that, I'm like, because what happens, things start dwindling down. Remember, cyber traders, if you look at your journals, the way we train you, and use those journals, how you analyze them, you'll see it's just like, you start dwindling. You hit that big run up at the open. You got to be extremely aggressive. And by the way, tip of the day, buy one sticking share of the stock. One share. If you can't buy one share of the stock, you'll never be able to do a trade. You got to have some skin in the game. Stop with this demo crap, okay? It's not going to make you money. You have just buy one share. One share. Know what it's like. The whole point is not to make money, is to see what it's like and how you would treat it, to see orders going out. By the way, one thing I thought was I got a very, very good feedback. I think I'm going to do a lot more. Yesterday when I did the 12 o'clock meeting, for the first time in a while, we kind of do it in class, but I was showing you what a real live order looks like. I went out there, I put an ECN order out there on NASDAQ. People are like, my broker doesn't let me do that. I'm like, well, there you go. Here you have access to the street, and you have a seat on the exchange, and you are hoping and having a brokerage firm that's trading against you, knowing that you're going to lose money, and they're not even showing you the right data. I think that alone kind of just showed people, no wonder why I'm not making money. No wonder why I always feel that someone's watching me. Well, like I said, let's stop having them watch you, and you start watching them. And that was the big thing. So once again, getting back to where I was, trade one share of the stock. That's the tip of the day. If you don't do at least 3 to 5 trades today at one share, you'll never do a trade. So you know what? Today's a really good day to do that. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Listen, that's where we got to make money, and that's where we make most of our money. So you might have to be a little aggressive, but if you still feel like you got to get your deer in the headlights, you got to get the butterflies out, go out there to just trade some small trades. All right. Anything else I'm missing, by the way? Any other stocks, cyber traders? Anybody in YouTube or Facebook? Any stocks you guys want me to check out before we leave? Ilham, you're more than welcome being here for the morning meetings. You're more than welcome. Listen, there's no reason to lose money in today's market. You do it right or you don't do it at all, okay? And by the way, if you want to get into our cyber group room, our trading room, like I said, just give us a call, read down the bottom, register on one of our events, and we'll be able to get you in there. Bali says you just made 17 cents in the SLV trade. SLV. All right. Way to go. Let me just share that with you. Looks like right there. You can see here. Here's all for everyone online, just to kind of show you. These are all the traders right now in my trading room. And Ben, you did pretty well so far. Oh, Ben, you have a losing trade today? Looks like you're hitting on all cylinders. Very nice, Bali. All right. Guys, good luck today. Be safe. Let's make our money and call it a day. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be really warm. You know what? You deserve it. Unfortunately, I'm still going to be confined to my house here in New York. Hopefully, not in the same situation where you are. But if anybody knows where I can get a haircut local somewhere, please help me out because I got to do something here. This goes ridiculous. I can't. I wake up, my hair is like in 10 different places. Maybe one morning I'll wake up with my hair and show you what it looks like. With white hair, it's just like it doesn't move. It's like Brillo. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe, guys. Cyber traders, you see something, you say something. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.